how to create Ionic buttons. So if you go to the Ionic website, and we can see this, right, Ionic button, and if you go through the document, you can see they have, like, it's provided clickable element which can be used in a form, right? It can be used in a form that needs to be like, it's like basically clickable element, right? Which we can, put it on the forms, and we have different type of property, like expand. Like we can expand, you can expand in a block or fold. We can fill the color, like, you can fill the line, like clear, outline, solid, the other attributes. Size, we can have a small button, we can have a default button, we can have a large button. So these are like attributes of that particular buttons. And now we will directly jump into that, how to create those, how it will look into those iOS and Android platform. So for that, like, I already created a project, but I will just show you how to create first on a project. So if somebody does not know, they can start that. So just create Ionic start, right? Ionic start, and it will just say no, and just select that framework which you want to. I'm using Angular. This is like button, project name is buttons, just two button. And see, these are just, I'm using a blank, okay, because I want to show my all the buttons here, okay, which I already done it. So I am not going to do that. Once you click enter, it will create the project, okay. I'm just going to cancel that because already I have done it, okay. So I'm closing this terminal, and now directly I will jump into the code which I have written this, okay. So I'm going to do, I'm going to build this particular Ionic build. So it will build those, control which I have written, and it will build those control, and it will also install those. No, basically it is going to build those and put it into www folder, which which is there. So it is going to do that. So if you see this thing, www is created and it is built that, okay. So it has built all those component and all those TypeScript or HTML which we have written in that Angular Ionic. So now just I'm going, because the next one, Ionic cap add Android or add iOS, which I already have those folder, right? You see, Ionic cap add Android, Ionic cap add iOS, which I already have. I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to do directly Ionic cap sync. So it is going to sync, like it is going to, suppose there is any, all the plugins, all those files, ECMAScript which you have written, come build that particular project, right? So it is going to put inside this iOS or Android folder. So it is going to take few seconds. So you see, it is putting all the ECMAScript, and it is putting those plugins. If you see this inside this particular folder, so it is doing that. So it is done now, okay. So now next thing, like just I'm going to just run this Ionic cap run, because I'm going to run first on iOS platform, iOS simulator. So that's it, okay. This is the command to run that, if you want to run dynamic, like live real runtime, okay. So Ionic cap run iOS -l, okay. Just hit enter. So you have to just select that which simulator you want. I'm just selecting iPhone 11 simulator. So it is now doing the same thing, like you see this capacitor capacitor is syncing that, right? All those plugin, all those in those files, right? And it is running on the, okay. So basically, if you see, this is running on the port, on port 81110. If you see this ng RAM, okay. So if you meantime, like we go to this document. So in meantime, we are going to see this particular, like if you see there, we have a lot of property, like, right? we have property like this is default property like button. We type what is the type, right? Type of that button, that is button. So we can have a color like primary color, secondary color, all this tertiary and all this color, right? We can disable that button also. This is also property. We have a download but root also. We have expand, right? We have expand, like block or full according to that. So now we can see this, the simulator is running. So it is loading that application. You can see this, install that on that simulator. Now it is, trying to run the splash screen. Then after now we can see the right buttons all this. So you see this, we have type of button small. These are the small size buttons. So these are a default size button. These are the large size buttons. And if you see, which I told you expand, right? Expand is block, right? Block or full width. So this is the block. Block is like it will be something round at the end of that. See, it is round, right? I don't know why it is open to simulator, but I'm going to hide this. So if you see this, right, it is the expand. We can have it. We can have also icon on that particular button. You see this, we are having icon also. We can have a color like primary, secondary, tertiary, all this color, or this thing. You can have fill, right? This fill is nothing but this outline, the line. It will provide line. All this is the fill property. And if you see that code, right, we have this code. This is the code. So if you see the small size, you have size equal to small, size equal to small, color secondary, color property, all those things. We have default size, this is the default. If you don't provide anything, it will take it as default one. And if I'm just going to I hope you guys see this thing, because it is small, so I'm just going to remove this little bit. So if you see this, right, we have block width, it's expand equal to block. If it is a full, then you have expand equal to full. So we can also have icon. If you see this icon, right, how to zoom this thing, I don't know. Wait, window zoom window zoom window zoom. Don't know why it is not happening. Okay, so you can have like, where is that? We can have icon also, right? See this thing, this below is that icon. We can have icon also, button color. See this, right icon. This is the left icon. So if you see this thing, right, so this is the icon. We have this is the icon on the left hand side, icon on the right hand side, if you see here, right? So we can have color also. We can just color equal to primary, secondary, whatever, right? You can have fill like block, like outline, fill out block, round, those things. So you can provide outline to the button. So this thing. So this is how it will look into inside this iOS simulator, okay, the iOS platform. So for that, now I'm going to close this, and we are going to see on the Android how it looks. So if you go here, just to Control C, because it is running runtime. So Ionic, to run this on Android, I have to do Ionic cap open Android. So it will open in the Android Studio where we will run the emulator. So just hit enter, and now it is going to take, so you see that Android Studio is opening, but it is going to take some time. So I'm just going to forward this video. So now the same thing. If you I'm just going to clear that that space it is taking. So wipe the data, so it will run that emulator fast. So now we have this, all the code, it is loaded into the Android Studio. So just select that emulator and hit enter like this, hit on the run app. So now we can see that that application is loading. Here it is started the splash screen. Just now we can see it's in Android, right? The default buttons, small size button, large buttons, block widths, all those things. The icons button, then the color button, that this option. So this is how it looks in the Android. So, so this is how it looks in the Android. Thanks for watching this video. If you like, then please subscribe.